I like that you actually made the boop noise when you hit record. Boop. Oh, yeah, boy. Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Adam Makes Beer, and my name is Adam. And today, we are brewing Holster, our Hazelnut Cream Stout. Another one of our OG beers that we did here at Cartridge. One of those 2020 beers. Look out. Right now I'm opening up some oats that we're gonna be throwing into the mash. I've got my water dropping. We're pushing water from the hot liquor tank below the mash tun up into the grist hydrator. We have the rake spinning. As soon as I get my water above the mash screen, we are going to start dropping grain into it. We have our salts. We have our acid ready to take care of all of our pH stuff for the mash. We're feeling pretty good. We've had a little layoff from brewing, so we're excited to get back into it. I don't put the oats through the mill. I don't want to break those particulate up too small and maybe make that mash a little sticky, I don't know. I put it in on the tail end of the mash. You'll see me do that a little bit later. But we're feeling good. Mash it in a little bit warmer, looking to target mid-150s. Sweet stout, you want to build up body and sweetness in a beer. This morning it's just me and big Josh Halpert. Josh is going to be running Sandy on our tank today that we're brewing into. A few other things right now is rinsing smalls. All the little parts that we use throughout the course of the day, kind of the Lego pieces. I'm dropping the temperature of the cold liquor tank right now because that will help us knock out our beer nice and cold. All right, let's get this grain dropping, boy. Hopefully all of you are having a fantastic day. It's good to be back up on the brew deck. It's a little bit slower time of year for us. Had an equipment issue we were working out, but you know, it's good to be back up on the brew deck. When we're mashing in like this, you can see right here, our rake is turning, grain is dropping, it's steamy. I've got my salts and acid pre-measured right over here. I'll be dosing those in throughout the course of the mash. But what I'm really doing is just kind of keeping an eye on everything, making everything go smoothly. Big Josh Halpert. And yeah, I'm gonna be adding some salt and acid, looking to make some kind of bigger, non-fermentable sugars with this, some longer chain sugars. We will be adding a bunch of lactose at the end, close to about 10%. I'll look at the recipe to help guide us through this mash and grain. Fast forward footage. Okay. We are about to put our oats in. At this point, the supermajority of our grain is in the mash tun. And so I'm going to sprinkle these oats across the top of the mash. It's just what I like to do. You can do it a different way, but this is what I do. So this is a cream stout. So you might be asking, why are you putting oats in it? Because I want to maximize body in this beer. This is going to be kind of a repeating theme here. In my experience, you can almost never make a stout with too much body for the majority of the drinking public. So I am leveraging lactose, unfermentable sugar in this. I am leveraging a flake product like oats in this that will give you more beta-glucans into kind of increase that viscosity of the beer. Don't worry about, sometimes I'm kind of a style-oriented brewer, and I used to concern myself with, well, this is a sweet stout. It's not supposed to have oats in it. That's an oatmeal stout. I don't worry about that stuff anymore. If I have something in my tool belt that will help me achieve what I want to achieve with the beer, I use it. Beers like this smell so great. These roasted malts that we have in here, we have some Carafa Special 2 in here, some caramel malt in here. Just coming up out of this mash tun smell absolutely amazing. I'm tracking the water I have going in. We're almost done here, where we're gonna cut this, stir it a little bit longer, give it today a half-hour rest, and then we're gonna start recirculating it. And I'll check you out then. Okay, we are now on to the recirc for Holster, or the Vorlauf is the German. So we are taking wort off the bottom of the mash tun through the mash screen and recirculating that back up to the top of the grain bed and running that until we get that wort grain free, okay? Here are our two sight glasses. We're not gonna be able to tell anything with those because we're turning a stout right now and it's super dark. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna run up top. I'll show you what the recirc looks like coming back into the mash tun. Our setup is a little bit different. Our recirc runs into the side wall and then runs down the wall. And yeah, I've seen different setups. This is the one we have and it works. So let's go up and check it out. All right. We're gonna be a little steamy here, but you can see the mash bed here. And then let me see if I can get you this recirc. All right, hold on. Steamosaurus Rex there a little bit. But you get the idea. That's gonna run, we run this for about 25 minutes. After this, we're going to begin our lauter, or running this sweet wort over to the kettle. Okay, so we just started the Vorlauf, or running off our first wort to the kettle. This is the sweetest, strongest wort, okay? This is the richest stuff. This is like the espresso of the coffee world, right? It's the most sugar dense, the most deeply colored, the richest. It's awesome stuff. And I'll show you this filling right now. Filling the kettle is going so well. We're filling the kettle and other stuff. So yeah, this process takes 90 minutes. I keep a 15-minute timer and I track that throughout. I speed it up, slow it down as I need to. I usually run a few barrels of wort into the kettle before I start sparging. I'm going to start that up here in a little bit and I'll keep you in the loop as we do it. Okay? All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you feel as if you got any value out of the video, please like and subscribe. There are also other videos that you can watch. They're gonna maybe be over here or over here. Appreciate you watching.